is in a major crisis, you have decided to award a contract worth $250 million US, 3 billion Ghana cedis, for the purposes of getting yourself a new head office. We believe that this is insensitive and it is not right for the governor of the central bank to go into this expedition at this time. The Bank of Ghana's illegal printing of money is responsible for the depletion of Ghana's external reserve, which resulted in the unprecedented depreciation we saw in the year 2022, which obviously is the main cause of the hyperinflation of 54-point-something% we saw in the year 2022. It is important to state that the governor of the Bank of Ghana breached Section 37 of the Bank of Ghana Act 2020, hyperinflation that the central bank caused in the year 2022. Clearly, there's blood on the hands of the governor of the central bank and his deputies. It is now obvious that many more members of the Akufo-Addo, Dr. Bawumia government will likely be keeping several more millions of dollars in their bedrooms and building a war chest to illegally buy electoral votes at both party primaries and the upcoming general elections in the year 2024. We will not be surprised that if members of the economic management team involved in this contest makes a strong showing, I won't be surprised at all, because clearly everything shows that maybe it's not only Madam Cecilia Dapa who has kept some money in her bedrooms. We in the NDC will continue to explore ways of rescuing this country to prevent it from the doom that has befallen several West African countries. Ladies and gentlemen, the IMF had made an offer to assist the government to develop a plan for recapitalization of the central bank. And that is why paragraph 18 of Ghana's Memorandum of Economic and Financial Policy, the MEFP, sent to IMF, stated this fact. Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen of the media, fellow countrymen and women, let me assure you that very soon Ghanaians will be made to pay for Bank of Ghana recapitalization levy, a tax to recapitalize the Bank of Ghana. So as we speak, because the central bank has collapsed virtually. It is, however, our position that we have so recklessly, the government of Ghana has so recklessly mismanaged the central bank and brought it to its knees and cannot remain at the helm of affairs of the bank without being held accountable. Those who have led this reckless and criminal conduct unleashed economic hardship and financial distress on the suffering people of Ghana must be held accountable on this particular action. In fact, impunity of the highest order can no longer be tolerated by the suffering masses of Ghanaians. We must not allow this dangerous precedent to be set for future leaders. In this regard, we in the NDC call for the resignation, immediate resignation of the governor of the central bank and his deputies within 21 days from today. We are resolved to embark on popular action to occupy the central bank and drive out the team of inept, callous, and criminally minded mismanagers of our finances to save the Bank of Ghana. What we will do is that the march will ensure accountability. Colleagues, the march to ensure accountability will begin in 21 days if the governor of the Bank of Ghana does not do the needful and pack bag and baggages out of that sacred institution that he has unfortunately mismanaged. Dr. Ernest Addison and his deputies must go. There has to be an end to this impunity now. Fellow countrymen and women, let us arise and save the Bank of Ghana. This is the only bank we have that belongs to us directly. The central bank has a big role to play. We cannot allow the Bank of Ghana to be managed and be drawn to this level. We call on all of you that if the governor fails to act by resigning, you join us to march to occupy the Bank of Ghana in 21 days' time, to force him out and to force his deputies out, because we cannot allow this to continue. Arise for Ghana. Fellow countrymen and women, arise for Ghana. Thank you, and God bless you all. Okay, so before we do our usual tree presentation, we will take questions. Please, I know some of you just came. Let's restrict the movement. We are not done. There are very important issues to still discuss. So if you have a question here and you're a media man, only media men can ask questions, just raise up your hand, you tell us your name, your media organization, and you keep your question very crisp. Let me start with you, my brother. Hold on, let's have the spare microphone for that. So, leader, just take down the questions. How many questions, by the way, do we have? One here, only two? Two. Okay. All right.
Right. My name is Eric Mawenegbeta with TV3. So my question is to the minority leader. Is it the case that in 21 days, that's when some action can be taken? I ask this question
Let me push you. Fit up for junction here.
Okay.
Let me push you now. I'm going my wife.
Okay.
5 to 3. Aha.
Maybe can be penny. Mama now was sick. And what didn't wait here? Who secret in the say?
I have mommy age say
You bear 50.
No, sister plus.
Wow.
Come close and let me cleanse you. It's all about Dominion Eba powder. A dry organ the deity.
Wow. Dominion herbal powder.
A Jimmy Mabushia.
Angels Dominion Herbal Center, a one cocoa and I year. At 4 and 0543 158 195 and Quadra 1 year fear Duminu. A pin for anyone more woman and Mofra and 4 and Caho. FDA Aji a Jadian Cratui Atum.
Olu, hey, nah.
Me for me mpena ho.
Hey. Who come from? Now who to me aduma?
Na say grace ke fitia da wuru menti. Say bibia anya nwanwa bi. We no. Ai say dey gina so chire beyin.
Na ma say awon wa bia ma.
Mimi secret ana wo de na meboa.
I want
What
to
na
na
check owani.
me say to go for no kure. Aya oni kure na ta atobo. Uko tu na 3 days aba ko meka ho. Ama me nhwia meka acho. Me kuno a nice husband. Just there, yareba na why na down. Pa chobu ka ne ko. Na no beto no. Yes, cash and win. The biscuit pepper. New Achimota petroleum one. What is? A drone work, baby. Hey, stroke man.
And then me obeti.
Let's give it back rented.
Edrovia, Edkade.
Se wo hwe wo car yi a eche na car no so hwe wo yi na wo car no suspension to say dede wase ana ebo portal mu a na wo sisi headquarters of Bank of Ghana is going on at a speed of light. It means that this is deliberate. What will we do after the 21 days? They shouldn't try us. We have options, like we always say. Our options are in our head. They should not try it because we are capable of deploying options that will get him out of office by force if he refuses to go within the 21 days. And we are telling him he should not dare us because we have the capability of driving him out of the office with your support. Thank you very much.
You've heard the Bank of Ghana blame their financial woes and the collapse of the central bank on the ongoing debt exchange program. The minority leader has something small to say about that, so take note.
Sami, you are right. The governor in his address had said that as for him, he's done everything right, and we should blame it on Ken Ofori-Atta and Dr. Bawumia for asking him to write government debt of about 48 billion off. Clearly, the Bank of Ghana in the year 2022 made a loss of 60 billion. Of this 60 billion, they wrote off about 48 billion, isn't it? So it tells you that even without the write-off, the governor, the actions of the governor and his inactions has actually collapsed the central bank ahead of the domestic debt exchange. Yes. So if you take 48 million from 60 billion, it still have about 12 billion. As we speak, the central bank has a negative equity of billion Ghana cedis, negative equity. Now, it means that they don't have any surplus, any money there. He is building a head office at the cost of $250 million. This simply means that he's printed additional money to finance the construction of the new head office. So this guy will not stop. And Kwame said that it's the fastest growing building in Accra, project in Accra, in Ghana. So he could tell you that since he's the printer, well, we are urging you all, colleagues, fellow Ghanaians, our brothers and sisters from the media, that join us in this call. It is for us to secure our country. We need to secure our country. This is our motherland. We have no other country. We have to get this man out. Let us get a new governor and let that governor come in and learn that the predecessor was pushed out for ABCD, so he will not go there. If we are not careful, and we are to allow this governor to stay in the office, what will happen is that we will set bad precedent for future managers to do same and to destroy our livelihood. He has depleted Ghana's reserve to about 1 week of import cover. The finance minister informed us that even with the IMF money, additional drawdown from the IMF, by the end of the year, Ghana's net international reserve will be about 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Is this the governor we want to keep in office? He has messed us up so much that we cannot wait to see his back. 21 days time, we say bye-bye to the governor.
All right. Thank you. So at this stage, we'll just do a quick summary of the presentation of our speaker in Twi. This is also very important, so we just crave your indulgence to keep your cameras in position. Please remain seated. Abusuafo a yɛhyia wɔ ha, te sɛ deɛ yɛde to mo anim no. Ene your framework a Bank of Ghana a home como and your person animudi. He said the Munina Munimino. I fear chair mu 2022 Bank of Ghana Sika Sem Bibi Gina. Your friend of annual report and financial statements, no. Bank of Ghana auditors for years and remuni in a at the one krata ababonting. Na the woman na ya frame wo se ye ne mo bedi hu komo na magana fo nyina hu Bank of Ghana gina bre na ebia na ebinom nim si yɛka Bank of Ghana ɛyɛ adwumayɛku a ɔmadwuma ho hia ma Ghana yie paa ɛsiane sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛwɔ yɛ banks obi bank ɛyɛ Eco Bank ɛhɔ no save ni sika obi bank yɛ Ghana Commercial Bank ɛhɔ no save ni sika wo bank na hwɛ wo sika so na wo kyerɛ na opɛ besia wo bank hɔ na wokɔ Ghana as ɔman yɛyɛ bank yɛ banker ɛne Bank of Ghana ɛno nti sɛ Ghana wa ho kyerɛ mu a ɛyɛ yɛ bank hɔ ne yɛbɛtumi akɔ which is the Bank of Ghana deɛ ɛtɔ so biom so no saa Bank of Ghana yi ɛno na banks ahodoɔ ɛwɔ Ghana nyinaa hyɛ n'ase nti bank biara ɛwɔ Ghana biara so bank ɛyɛ Bank of Ghana banks ɛwɔ Ghana yɛde sika atoto hɔ no ɔmo nyinaa so sika ɛwɔ Bank of Ghana for nkyɛn nti bank biara no n'adwuma a wɔyɛ biara no Bank of Ghana na ɛhwɛ so sɛ ɔmo bɛfa mmara kwan so ayɛ ɔmo adwuma yie na sɛ bank bi so kɔ ahokyerɛ ne ahoyɛhia mu a ɔmo ni baabi akɔ sɛ Bank of Ghana na ɔmo bɛkɔ akɔ akɔpɛ mmoa ɛno nti NDC mmara no yɛwura President Mahama wɔ akonnwa soɔ no yɛyɛ deɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ biara sɛ Bank of Ghana bɛnya ahoɔden na egyina brane ɛno nti yɛfra akonnwa soɔ 2016 Bank of Ghana for ɔmo bu ɔmo nkonta na ɔmo anya mfasoɔ about $700 million ɔmo amoka under President Mahama ɔmo nya mfasoɔ in 2016 na ɛnam President Mahama ne Bank of Ghana mpanyinfoɔ saa mmerɛ no Dr. Nasiru Dr. Siama no ɔmo nyuma panti no Bank of Ghana nya sika kora timi de si ayaresabea kɛseɛ ɛna ɔkɔ cantonment a yɛwɔ Bank of Ghana Hospital emra Kofi Antoata yarebɔ ne coronavirus ɛbɛtɔ yɛ so a ne yɛnya baabi mfa no ɛyɛ saa Bank of Ghana yi a the nation builder Yewura Mahama ne Bank of Ghana for see no ɛna ɛboa wɔ man no in fact yɛ hyehyɛ Bank of Ghana sika sɛm yie mo mo yɛ ɔmo adwuma kama saa mmerɛ no Yewura atofɔse a mote na no kasa ɛnkyɛ bia no ɔno na esi NDC amanyokuo ɛne aban na nam ɛwɔ Bank of Ghana board so na ɔmo toto nyɛma yie ma 2016 enyuma pa bebreba mampanyi Mahama aban yɛ nyinaa no yanye besia kapre not even 1 cedi or 1 peso from the Bank of Ghana. Bank of Ghana ntwe sika 1 cedi amaye eno ne yefra no zero financing from the central bank na che se yefra konwa so no na Bank of Ghana no ejina ne nanso ehie na we na yekoto aba wie ya yenkonkoti a omampanya kufu ado ne na bedi eche ba womi ase empanyimfo a Yewura Mahama pa wo mo omutumi siesie Bank of Ghana sei no eye enwuma pa we nyina no MPP for the so mutumi ne omunya adwuma enti mo be kai omo tata Dr. Nashiru even though the governor and his deputies have security of tenure no omo tata omo ka so mutumi ne omunya adwuma e mo resign e no munim di omo pese omo ye no munim sikadi a omo pese omo ye enti e wo se ye de mpanyimfo a omo betumi aboa ma saa sikadie na koso no de kotena ho nti omo ye saa nyuma pama Bank of Ghana fa no ntuma pa fira ye nyina no monko yentimi ni munya adwuma ena omo koye enei akwakowie sen afi atwa mi so ohwe Bank of Ghana enye ma omo ye ne omo sika sem be agina Bank of Ghana no ene agu de enti agu ni se ene Bank of Ghana eye Ghana bandia government of Ghana is a sole shareholder na aban ewo se aban no as the sole shareholder ni nya japade a ebetumi aso bank ni mu no ene yesika ne japade nyina asa ama eka ye de no ye 55.1 billion eno ne negative equity a Yewura atofɔsen aka ho asem 55.1 billion de etoso biem bank no nyuma a omudi no 2022 no so sese a 2016 President Mahama Breso munya mfaso $700 million Ghana cedis enei 2022 omaboka 60 billion Ghana cedis so what they call old Ghana cedis are more than 6 quadrillion asem ne yeken in dollars eburu $6 billion. Chese sika ye free IMF wo entia aban ese omo a wo de wonka wontua or ye debt restructuring pensioners for esu because aban se won sika e won nche wontua taxes ahodo aban dia begu ye so all the conditionalities ye to nkania buom ye to nsuo buom ne de keka ho ni nyina no sa enyema ye nyina sika ye de pay $3 billion per. But within 1 year, Bank of Ghana bought car a chain of ×2. Now, obi be bisa say dear entina ye drew sa baby ye drew. And on a ye rafe atofos ya chirem say. De di kan emra aban we ese Ghana sika sem nyina tru bosia bebrebe a omobo. Any sikedie basa or more years since 2017. No, na Ghana ya bankrupt. Ye ni sika ye de betua ye nka. Ye ni sika ye de beye bibia. Eno nti aban call omo bankers or which is the central bank. Say omo ntwe sika emfa ma wo mo. Na nka eno na nya bone. Ye Bank of Ghana Act na ya no section 30. Emma Bank of Ghana ho kwan say aban kwa ho kire mu saa. Omo na ya aban bankers omo tumi twa sika de boa wo mo na emom sika na amu twa no eni se eboro ohamu nchiche mu enum 5% of aban sika wonya ye nyina the year before, so you cannot exceed 5% of the total revenue of the previous fiscal year because the sika no wan hwe ye na wutwa boro so bebre a ebe ye cost 90 works say the amrante ne ka no because obi a wonim sika sem bia beka chawo say Bank of Ghana twa sika bebre saa ema ade a ye fa no inflation nyema bo kosoro ten na eno so eba ne saa etua oka as adwumayeni a usika no eso ni emfaso bia because ade a na sika ne timi ye no entumi nye biem, it will totally erode incomes na ede ahokyira ba enti parliament eye mransa no mo ye no say aban kwa ahokyire mu a wo betumi abo aban as Bank of Ghana besika na wutwa no fanyansa to ho entwa mmoro 5% sebi na say o boro sa 5% ne so a governor no entwe krata nkobo Minister of Finance amane no nkobo Ghana ya nam sifo a wo mmrahye bedwem amane say sika aban pese yetwa mo no ya do 5% of the total revenue of the previous year eno nti mo nkyere de yenye. But 2021, to say the year to force in Kayano, Bank of Ghana sika and my buy we 35. kwa ma no na didi omu tu no Ghana de omo fa African wear dia ye nyina ye fa ibi ene e ba ku ye ka hwen passion so domestic travels ene akwantu omu tu kwa abrochire last year nko omo say 97.4 million cedis titi sika no 974 billion ene omu di tu kwan di bima mi ndi bi na meche mu no ewi eche omo say oh ye fra bibi computer expenses ye nima de kro omo di computer ye na busuafo say wo to computers nko mako 1 million kra e ka Bank of Ghana for say o mabọ no enya de a ebetumi aba ne sa omo di computer expenses nko no 67 million cedis titisika no 670 billion old Ghana cedis enya no nko omo say mo nsɛmtwerɛfo omo ni mu di nkita ho it is a mo kra ne bia na sika ni bia ba mo ye fa no communication expenses and also so almost ho kalasia nko 32 million cedis sika no 320 billion no mudi tu asole yes say the man the communications ubet my communications will chrome without in some trouble enti eye ani bresem kese na de ehuni company bia emu mpanyifo dwen company ne ho no se company ne ko awonyehia ne awokyere mu a empanyifo no dwen company ne ho ni to mo tie o makatua so because company ni sika sama yeden asay enti obu nyina tete o makatua so we di anya ya no Philip Addison ene ni mpanyifo Bank of Ghana egu a omo bo kamo no omo se ebeto ya katua mu enti omo nko last year directors no board directors ne keke wo omo di sika omo di tua omo kano omo keka bom ekosi 8.6 million cedis titisika no 86 billion and what they no compare 2021 akatua omo je ya intumu no increment no ye 68%. In 1 year omo to omo salary mu 68%. Ghana adwuma ye ni ben na 1 year ye to na akatua mu 68%. E just say dibi ma me ni bi aban ni di nti ma me so me nya den me ni bi wan na be kwa akoka na ye ka ni say no obi so NDC for kra mo pekasa emfa me ho efa ho because e ka na ba beto no wan na betua eno na ye wura to force ya kire mu no ye ene ye betua this aban ne so mo de to obi beba ye ba betua sika se Bank of Ghana agu nti ye ntuatua to ne ye ngege ne ye mfa nkoso o masen na wan na di sika na ama Bank of Ghana agu no aban ba ko amoba ye de mo de mo nsa beka bia na masen no ene cocoa board maguno ene snit yaguno PBC maguno Gihawk maguno GMPC maguno Bank of Ghana omutwa sika mi Bank of Ghana omutwa sika so ene maguno enti menu mienu already ye so fa de oma ye no hunsunsanso because ade se nyina no inflation kosoro ti kodwomu a ene Gino rice Okoto 5 kg bag almost 200 Ghana. Oh, dokuno boa ekosoro, emo boa ekosoro, abro bag boa ekosoro. Ni nyina ye sika na o matwa agu system ni mu a. E no masa nso convert ya $dollars no mo di ahehye o mo pass. So efa ye ho. Enenu nti Ghana fo ene ye ni anidaso bi ase NDC mra hye bedwafo a o mo ye donkuma wo mra hye bedwam. Omo na omutimi gina konkodema Ghana yemo yensema members of parliament for the NDC and omo panyimpa de atudwa se yewura Addison omamma no enna adronu ba ko 21 days na wotwe miensa one ne deputies ni nyina omo starting try omo resignation letter omo handing over bia wo so omo ye bia wo so omo ye na omo nko na afoforo mra omo yes ne saa ebi omo beti yenka biem na ye 2025 a president Mahama aba be di akonwa afa de ye frɛ omo se omo meyi omo ho ano e wo mra na omo tietia so because eno de ebeba so dole obi ani wo obro mra so it is a Bank of Ghana Act se wunti bi ntwa sika amro 5% of total revenue of the previous year na wa ye ne saa de a and here you must answer for that but animanimu ya no so omo koso tena ho a and here ye be wie 2023 e wie 2024 no ahwe a wo be ka se car maintenance nko an no mo de be 1 billion Ghana cedis na ye because of her trajectory now. Kwa no more expenses na ekosoro sikadie no kwa na eden ekosoro. 2021 omo printed 35 billion. 2022 45 billion. Into 2023 nkofo ya nko no mo to ombe print sen. Ahia 100 billion. Na say oman no ebebo. Eno nti minority chief whip so akabi ato so say omaka no omo behwe say obe resign. Na one resign here. So omo friend na was your ma because omu nipa bia. Na wo na watwa sika nya sika tamsi a nkamrache bedwafo frɛ wa ka abekɔ. But almost one man, almost one in the office. Now we be making sure so be resign. It was for the chat to and the Bank of Ghana a good a calm in the bank no. Sika o metwa ma ban so ntumi ntua. Bank ni sika kakra so a ye di no basa ma kyerɛkyerɛm. Honorable Atofo sen de ho facts nyina ma ye. Na de atwa ya wom e wo se Ghana fo nyina ye sorry gina. Ene adenwa anwa bi a Bank of Ghana for your moye. And they are ya one who train young mu a economy na crash pensioners for or more makomu ahomijemu or mahomije sika ban cry pese or then a satoso. Or more mudio musika abo aban besi aban si ontua. E kam in Ghana will be as your moya besia. Ukodjomwa and I woton wa yento ni pebre edwumani ho. There is a freeze on public sector employment as we speak. Mabunu hudi omobeye. Sika kakra na Bank of Ghana for betumi atwa me de aye bibi papa so a. Omo so omo de kwa akosi head office foforo. Omo kosi abronsan ato so aye ni nyina hwehwe. Dan foforo akwa akotenem. Mo Bank of Ghana dan abusuafo ye nyina so ye hu. Chima ben na wo ho. Edan ya mutimu a mo ye adwuma no na mo didi sikei. Problem bi ani ho. Na eno krom na moti a mo say mo de 32 million cedis and your communication expenses akwato sika nko a 97 million na de mo kwotena dan mo no ni mu eno ye nhwehwe ne de na mo be. That is a complete misplaced priority. The Bank of Ghana here ne nei enye new head office sika kakra na omo wo no e wo se e di siesie bank no na BBC a bank na tinya ye na dwuma. Bank bi kura kwa ho kire mu a Bank of Ghana timi aboa no. Say banks yi nyina mutie yewura to force in the debate on the floor mid-year budget review. Banks ni nyina e boka in the billions. Banks e wo Ghana nyina. Na wo Bank of Ghana na wo yo mo bank wo kwa ho kire mo ba beboa no. Wo so wo boka kese sei. Onwe eno ho se wo kwa kosi new head officer. Eno de adabraka. Ye mpene so ne empene so kina. Nti ye frame a na de wo ho nyina no no. Ye da mo ase. Na ye hwe ni mu se owura no wan fa na dwuma nto a the entire 137 members of parliament supported by well-meaning patriots Ghana for ye be ka omo ho ne anante akọ the offices of Bank of Ghana ne are making sure that we will occupy the Bank of Ghana anopa ekosi adeche we will occupy there until Addison de na dwuma beto. Because how do we or maybe anyway see more you don't better. And in this Ghana for your so you bet now was say yet now near ye ni high a hair more on the boat or mine cry. Yadam was say. Okay.